welcome back to my channel. So it's been a while since I did like a fragrance video, but I'm always obsessed with fragrances because I love smelling good, and I'm kind of a snob when it comes to fragrances because I really love the high-end stuff. So before I go through all of my favorite fragrances, I just want you to take notes during this video, and if there's anything that you want to try, I recommend checking out Scentbird because that's a really nice way for you to try the perfumes on yourself before you go out and buy them and commit to it. Because with Scentbird you get a 30-day supply of any fragrance. They have over 450 different fragrances on their website for you to try. So I have a feeling that they might have some of the options that I mentioned in this video. So definitely check out Scentbird, and you can also use the code LCO30 for 30% off for your first purchase, which means that your first samples will be only $10. And you can now also upgrade so you can get 2 or 3 fragrances per month instead of 1. So even though it's a subscription program, you can literally pick exactly which perfume you want, and they have like 500 different fragrances for you to choose from niche brands like Toka and Nest to designers like Prada and Gucci. They have a lot of stuff, and Scentbird did send me a complimentary package. So let's just go ahead and go through this package from Scentbird, and you're gonna see exactly how much you get. They actually sent me 2 fragrances this time. So when you take it out of the package, you have your little like instruction sheet on how to use the containers because it is a little bit complicated, but I'll walk you through it. And these are how the fragrances are delivered to you. So they come in these fancy velvet packages so that they don't get ruined in the mail. And here is the first one that was sent to me. So here's the close-up of the actual like travel container, because you get one of these travel tubes when you first sign up, and then you can reuse it and insert your fragrances into it. So this is the fragrance that I got this month. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it out. It easily pops out, and this is Desert Blush from Raw Spirit. So then I can just pop it back in when I'm ready to use it, and you can twist it down so it's nice and compact. It won't be spraying around in your bag or exploding if you carry it with you anywhere, because I know a lot of my cosmetic products will just kind of like break or erupt in my bag, but you won't have that issue with this because it's nice and sealed. And when you're ready to use it, you can just pop it up like this and you press the top to spray. So this is the other fragrance that I got this month. This is in a white container this time, and I'm just rolling it up so I can see what it looks like. And this is Kenneth Cole for Her. Oh my gosh, I think this is gonna smell so good. So let's go ahead and do a little smell test. So this Kenneth Cole fragrance is like a super fresh scent. It's just like a really nice and clean and light scent. So I really do like that. So let's talk about how much you get with the Scentbird product. This is like not your standard Sephora perfume sample size. A sample that you get at Sephora is like microscopic. I wish that I had one on me right now, but I don't, but I do have some other samples. This is compared to a rollerball size. This is the Daisy Dream from Marc Jacobs Rollerball, and I'm just putting them up next to each other so you can see. This was actually a 250 point reward from Sephora, so I literally spent $250 to get this small sample, but you can get so much more with Scentbird. As you can see, it's almost like 3 times as much in this side, and you can literally choose exactly which fragrance you want. So I think that's great. Okay, so I'll go ahead and leave a link for the 30% off code and where you can learn more about Scentbird in the description down below. But let's go ahead and get into the best and worst fragrances updated, because a lot of things have changed. So when you're like trying on a perfume, like you try it on one time in the store and you might think it's really good, but then like when you get it, you start to realize that it's not really that great. And that's literally what has happened with a lot of my perfumes that I thought were my favorites, but they really aren't anymore. So let's start with the ones that worked for me and that I still love, starting with number 1. This is the Jour de Hermes perfume. Oh my god, it smells so freaking good, and it lasts all day long, and 1 spray is all you need for it to last like all day and all night. So if I spray this on one time and go out, it's gonna stay on me like all night long. One time I made the mistake of putting 3 sprays on, and I like reeked. Like I smelled like the bottle, like I just like dumped the bottle on me. So that was embarrassing. I won't do that again. A little bit goes a long way. This does cost you like a kidney, but I've had this since December, and that's all I've used, so I think it's a pretty good one. My next favorite, it's always been my favorite, is Coco Mademoiselle from Chanel. This one, it smells so good. It's so feminine. I don't know, I just feel like it flatters everyone, so this is like one of my top favorites. It's really, really flirty, and just, I don't know, just try it guys, because it's like a really good one. Moving right along, these are my two favorite green bottles. This is the Acqua di Gioia from Armani, and this is the Chance Chanel Eau Fresh. I hope I'm saying that right. But these are both like really fresh and fruity fragrances. They really smell refreshing, and they almost smell kind of similar. So I like these two. If I were to get one or the other, I would get this one. I just feel like it lasts a little bit longer. So those are my favorites, and now let's go to the ones that I'm not really like a big fan of. And I thought I was a fan of. Okay, so my biggest disappointment would be Daisy by Marc Jacobs. Everyone was like, this is so good. Every girl, I feel like, has tried this perfume or owns this perfume. It just didn't work for me. Like, at a first like spray, it smells okay, but then like it just wears off. Like, I just feel like it disappears on me. It's just not something that works for me, which is really sad because I have like this gigantic bottle and it's just going to waste because I really don't use it that much. And I'm noticing the same thing happening with the YSLs. I love YSL. You know that like Saint Laurent is one of my favorite designers, and for some reason their fragrances, they smell good like out of the bottle, but they just don't work on me. So I think that's why it's really important to try a perfume and wear it before you buy it, and then figure out what's working for you. So this is the Black Opium. I really thought I liked it, but it smells really good out of the bottle, and then when I spray it on myself, I just noticed that it doesn't really last on me, and it doesn't smell that great on me. It's not that it smells bad, it just doesn't work on me, and that's the same with the Mon Paris. So I love the bottles, and I still like store them like right there as like collector pieces, but they're not something that I would count on to smell better throughout the day. And this breaks my heart, and I hate to do this, but it's the same with the Givenchy perfumes as well. This is Eau de Moselle de Givenchy, and this is Dahlia Divine. Still in the box. I used it one time and never used it again. Same with this one. Givenchy is my absolute favorite designer, and it really, like, I'm sorry, but I have to be honest with you guys, it just didn't work for me. It smells great sprayed out of the bottle, like when you're in the store and they put it on that piece of paper and you smell it, it's amazing. But then I take it home and it's just not the same effect. It doesn't give me that, you know, that confidence boost that I really want from a perfume. So those are my best and worst fragrances. I hope that this video was helpful. And once again, if you want to try out any of these perfumes, make sure that you check on Scentbird and see if they have it available on their site first, because you can try it out and make sure that it works for you before you commit to a full bottle. Also, don't forget that I am giving away a gift set from Hermes, and this has 4 fragrances in here from Hermes. They're the smaller bottles, but I think that they're enough for you to try. I think Hermes really does have the best perfumes out there. So if you want to enter to win this along with a ton of other makeup, I'll go ahead and link my subscriber giveaway down below so that you can enter to win this and a lot of other good stuff. And that's it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.